Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to Junilai and Williams Adventures. I'm William. I want to take a walk and talk this morning, and let's just talk about
Good
life is an
morning.
adventure. I've been talking to a few of my R subscribers and a few friends from back in the U.S. They were talking about, William, how's it been since you've been living in the Philippines the last year, going on a year and a half? And I said, life is like an adventure. And a lot of us start out in life as sprinters. A sprinter, when they get in the block, they get a good start, those that are successful. And sprinters are good at short bursts, maybe like a 100-yard dash. They run well. But as we know in life, as is the norm, stumbling blocks and difficulties are going to come along. And this is why, guys, I say that life is like an adventure as we walk along here today. A lot of people start out well, they start out fast, things are going good, and everything seems like it's going to be okay. But then along comes life. And as we walk along here, that's sort of what it's like. Life has been an adventure for me. And through life, I've learned that it's better to be, if we're using the analogy of a runner, it's better to be a long distance runner. A long distance runner is built different than a sprinter. A sprinter is built for speed. Everything is put in to that short burst to win that early part of the race, like relay guys. But a long distance runner, they're built for endurance. And what I've learned from transitioning to the Philippines, guys, is that I'm a long distance runner. I've seen what life has to offer, the ups and downs, the good and the bad. And at some point, I decided that I was going to reach out for another adventure. I'm 67, getting ready to be 68, guys, on Christmas Eve. And as I talk to friends that are still back in the US, some are doing good and some are not doing so good. When I talk to some of my subscribers, some are doing good and some have things that they'd still like to accomplish in life in their later years, in this later part of the race that is life, in this adventure that we live day by day, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give us the thumbs up, and we welcome comments on what our subjects are, guys. We appreciate that. We also appreciate you getting us over 2,000 subscribers just recently. We appreciate it. And we hope we can continue to bring out thoughts and subjects
Morning.
that will interest you here in the Philippines. But as we run this race called life, things come up. Some of us have been through difficult relationships. Maybe you've been through difficult times on your job. Maybe your health has been an issue with you. But what I'm finding is that life keeps coming, guys. It doesn't slow down because we slow down. And I found out that there are choices that we have to make in life that have to do with our own well being and our own happiness each and every day. The choice that I made to retire and move to the Philippines took 3, 4 years for me to actually do. I did it in stages, which, as with normal, the stages of it becoming an idea to a vision that I had, to actually putting a plan in place, and then actually
Morning.
executing
May I
or
tap?
coming around to actually going forward with the plan that I had made. Remember, guys, failing to plan is planning to fail. And most of our best adventures, if life is an adventure, is lived at the edge of our comfort zones, is it not? If there's things in your life that you still think you have not tried yet, we don't need to
Real
wait
talk.
because life could change on a dime, guys. And what I found out was that as we walk along here on our morning walk, that in this adventure that is life, you have to go for the gusto. You have to reach for those things that you want out of life because no one is going to hand them to you guys. I decided that it wasn't enough for me to have a good start in life, for me to be a sprinter. And maybe the beginning was good. Maybe things happened during the second stage of life. But a lot of times, because we got to a certain place in life and then things changed on us, we settle for less than what our life should really be, guys. I decided that I was going to reach for something else in life. Therefore, I decided to get on a plane and travel to the Philippines that I had read about, that I had seen other vloggers talk about, that I had coworkers that were Filipino tell me about. And I decided I was going to go see for myself, guys, what was on the other side of the world in the Philippines. And in 2019, I came over the first time to visit. I came over again right before the pandemic in 2020. And then I had decided from those visits that I was going to relocate and retire in the Philippines. Because as I said, guys, life is an adventure. We write our own story. Doesn't matter what chapter of the story you're in. You got the pen in your hand and you're the one that writes the beginning and the ending. If you're not happy with your life and you feel that there's still adventures for you that you still want to live, you have to do that, guys. You have to decide what your adventure will be. For me, I decided that the Philippines had beaches that were on bucket lists. They had a culture that was worth me exploring. And of course, I was blessed to meet my wife here, which I recently got married in the last 4 months. And that adventure is ongoing. So, guys, don't settle for your life being just anything. If you're happy with your situation, continue to grow as a person in your life, in your relationship. But then again, on the other hand, if you started out sprinting in life and you were running well, but you've hit the wall, you've hit the stumbling block, you've hit the place of complacency, you're not happy with your situation in your golden years, in your senior years, after you've retired, but you're still healthy enough to have a second chapter, a third chapter to your life. Maybe it's time to do something else, guys. And for our subscribers that have asked us, what about the Philippines? Well, I say that to you. Make a plan, set your goal. Because if you don't set a goal, guys, you cannot reach it. The only way to reach a goal is to set a goal and go after it. If you would like to come visit the Philippines, watch our other videos that show you the ups, the downs, what life is like, what you need to do, and then make a plan and follow through. Come over and visit. Make an exploratory trip, guys. Come and see if the Philippines is a place that you think that you could retire at or at least vacation in. The cost of living is cheaper. You can see that in a lot of our videos below. But we wanted to take this walk along today to just tell you. The holidays are approaching. Don't let life stumbling blocks, the things that cause you to stumble in life, keep you down. Because you can never fail at life as long as you continue to get up. No matter how many times you fall, get up. Make a plan. Come and visit the Philippines. Is that what you choose to do? Remember, life is lived one day at a time. And remember, enjoy the day because tomorrow's not promised. Remember, guys, life is an adventure. Get out there and live your adventure. And this is William at Junie Lives Adventures. We'll see you next time, guys, right here